Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Something a bit different today. As you know, we do bikes as well, so I thought I'd do a quick review on this one because we haven't done anything on bikes for a while. So I'm going to do a quick look over the new Tiger HDR. This is the new one, 2022. There it is. So I'll just give you a quick look around it and show you what it's got on there. So there's the bike, and personally I think it's an absolute bargain. Not just because we sell this one, but you struggle to sell anything against this one because value for money. If you're not a brand snob and you're not too worried that it's a Tiger and it's not a GT or something like that, then this bike is absolutely perfect. We'll start off with the frame. So it's got a aluminium, nice welds, hydroform frame, which means you've got this little bit of bend in the frame there, and the tubes are shaped. So the pump sort of, they use hot oil forced into the tubes to bend the tubes into the shapes that they want them into. It's got a standard 1.8" head tube and headset, but it is a semi-integrated one. You can see the frame flared out there, so the headset can be semi-integrated, unlike a headset on this, for instance, which is just the standard external headset. That one looks threaded, to be honest, as well. It's got a nut on it, but that's a standard one. So the frame's nice frame. It's got decent mud clearance for the UK, because it will get muddy and wheels do get stuck. Onto the forks, Accelerate own brand forks. They look very much like Zoom, something like that, but they've got a mechanical lockout, which works like that. So that's locked, and then you flip it to open and they'll bounce. You've got adjustable preload, so that'll just how hard or soft the forks are. They are just, they've got an aluminium crown on the forks, chromed legs. They are steel lowers rather than aluminium that you'd get on like a Suntour or magnesium. They've got decent enough seals on there, but that's something I'd upgrade in the future if I was going to keep the bike. But they will do the job, and they will last a few years without any problems. Quickly back to the headset. Branded Nico headset. So that's branded as well, it's not too cheap. Nico cap as well, and you've got an aluminium stem, 1.8", 31.8 bars, so it's got the oversized bars. Unbranded stem, own brand bars, Accelerate. They're not massively wide. They're wide enough to do what you want to do, but everybody's obviously putting big massive 780s, 785s bars on there. These are just a standard range 6, something like that. Next thing, drivetrain. It's got Shimano shifters, just standard Shimano shifters, separate pods, but Shimano shifters all the same rather than micro shifting things they're putting on stuff now. It's got a Shimano front mech, just a Tawny, but still Shimano. It's got an Altus rear mech, Shimano. It's got a Shimano cassette, and then it's got a Pro Wheel chain set, aluminium with steel rings on there. The rings are riveted, so you wouldn't be able to change the rings. You'd have to change the whole cassette if there was an issue with wear and things like that. If you wear it out, you will have to change the whole chain set. So yeah, it's a good drivetrain for the money. Just to get Shimano on your front mech, your rear mech, your cassette and your shifters, it doesn't come at this sort of money, and I'll tell you how much we sell it for at the end. Aluminium seat post, micro adjust, 1 bolt. So that's decent as well. It's not a bad saddle, it's comfortable, it's got enough padding in it, it's the right size, so it's a nice comfortable saddle. This one also comes with a seal bottom bracket, which you'd expect on something like this. That is a Nico seal bottom bracket, so it's also a branded one, it's not just a non-branded one. The wheel set, own brand Accelerate, but they are a double wall. You'll find that some companies make them look like double wall and they're single wall. This is a double wall. It's got Shunfeng hubs, which I've heard of on quite a few bikes. Obviously it's a Chinese hub, same as everything else on bikes these days, but it is an aluminium machined hub, so it's not a cheap steel pressed ones like you find on a lot of bikes. Geometry is good on the bike. It's a good seating position. It feels good to sit on. Feels good to ride. You know, it's slack enough so you can ride it on most things, trails and stuff like that. Last thing really is the brakes. Branded X Spark. These used to come with C-Star brakes. Kept leaking, to be honest, but these are just copies of Shimano's. If you look at them, they're very similar to Shimano. They have got the longer levers rather than the 2-finger ones, but that's not a problem. They work well. They feel good. They use mineral oil, so easier to bleed, less corrosive with a mineral oil. But that's the Tiger HDR 27.5. This is the newest one. It comes in that colour, it comes in red, and it comes in blue. And 6061 aluminium. It comes in a 15, 17 and 19 inch frame, so biggest you can get is a 19. So it's not brilliant for people like in the higher 6 foot range, but yeah, 19 inch frame will do most heights. Quick release wheels front and rear, detachable gear hanger. Is there anything I've missed? I don't think so. If you can think of anything you want to ask, put it in the comments and I'll put it down there. Oh, aluminium pedals, which generally you don't get. But this bike, we retail this at 370 quid, which is an absolute bargain for what it is. If you look at bikes with a similar spec to this from manufacturers that have got a more prestige name, your GTs, even the Voodoos and stuff like that, not prestige because from Alfred's, but it's got a more well-known name, your Giants, Specialized, stuff like that. This spec, which is going to be one of their lower spec ones, but for this sort of money, you're not getting Altus, you're getting Tawny on the rear mech, you're getting micro shifters. A lot of them are 7-speed on the cassettes now. They've started bringing 7-speed cassettes back in to keep the prices down. This is still a 24-speed, so it's still got an 8-speed cassette on the back. And you'll be finding all money-saving, cost-cutting items on these other bikes. This one has got good value stuff on it for good money. Tyres, I think they're unbranded, but they're going to be Tiger's own. This type of tyres, I do sell these tyres as well. They're about 15 quid each, but they're a nice tyre, good tread, good thickness. 27.5 by probably 2.10. Yeah, 27.5. Oh, 2.2. You can see that. So wide enough. See the seals on the forks there, decent seals. The thing with the mechanical lockout as well on the fork is you can't really lock the forks out under any pressure, so you do have to take all the pressure off the forks to lock them out. But that's just something, like I say, that I would upgrade in the future if I was keeping the bike, and I think the frame's a decent frame. One thing that does put people off a little bit is it has got a holder there to attach a stand to if you want to, but it's a nice touch if you want to use the bike as more as a commuter, which is sometimes find that people that spending this sort of money do. If you don't, you ain't got to put a stand on there. Tiger do sell a stand that fits directly on there, but it's not something you need to do if you want to leave it off after your warranty. Cut that off. It's got one set of bottle holders. A lot of bikes got two on there, two there and two there, but this one's just got the one set, which is perfect enough. But value for money wise, I don't think there's anything that can touch this bike for value for money and for quality. So we sell these 370, fully built, ready to go. So have a look into them. Please like and subscribe. If you've got any comments, leave them in the comments below. And we'll do more bikes, more cars coming up. So